You have 2 days in one, dog.
Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy,
Yeah.
KB's up.
Man. Pause. Yini. Yeah, cool man. Yeah, cool man. Let's start, guys, with me. That's the beginning.
Why you wanna?
Because I'm Genesis.
Wait.
Why was school my back with the
I'm going to go
Beginning.
in the Piniki. Gala again.
Hello, family. You have a problem with me, huh?
Ow. You had a problem with me, Stats.
No, you have a problem.
You have a problem.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
He's got a problem with people. But it's fine. Mas Cinderella.
Cinderella.
I'm Cinderella.
Yes, can yes, my.
I don't know again.
I'm like, oh, me.
Why?
I'm going to avoid this whole thing.
No.
Just catching fire.
Hello, damage.
It's your boy King itself.
Okay, why you skip on me?
King.
Hey, why you skip on me? Hey, why you skip on me?
Because I just wanted to do my intro.
Hey, you don't care about your intro.
You don't care. They do.
I do.
Okay.
We don't care.
I want to see that.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Posting on the screen. I don't back it.
Back at what?
I go chasing Penny Man.
What are we back at? What's this?
We are here. We are back.
Where are we?
We are. I'm from the hood. You're from the township.
We are in the township.
Yeah, we're in the township. Okay. Freedom Day news. Come on.
Freedom Day.
Are you free or are you dumb?
But now, let's talk on that concept. Are people really free, or it's just a facade?
What is free?
Free from what?
I mean, there's the Matrix, and then there's freedom from apartheid. I mean, there's free.
You won't be free unless you like.
There's no such thing as being free. You never. It's the rabbit hole is deeper than what you think. I mean, you can at least be part of it, in the sense of would see. Generally speaking, when you're saying you want to be free, you basically want to have time to yourself and afford a couple of things. You beg to differ.
Being free is going where you want, with who you want,
Whenever.
whenever, and spending how much money you want to spend.
But are you free?
You're never free.
I'm free
in the
from certain
concept of
things.
doing what you want whenever you want.
I'd say I'm stuck at a certain situation, but I'm not free. I'm working towards being free. And then to get freedom, you need financial freedom.
Being free is more of like a subjective thing.
Yeah, but you won't say like financial freedom. You're free, and you get like coins and whatnot.
Yeah. When you get the right amount of coins, yes.
You can go wherever you wanna go.
Let's say, man,
You can pay whatever you wanna pay if you're like in jail, man, and you don't have money.
and there's a bail.
And there's a bail. Aren't you gonna get free if you use that money?
No. I see that one. I see that one. Let's say, okay, that economy in South Africa. Honestly speaking, when we look at compound effect, 10 years down the line, economy in South Africa, I don't see it going or being better. Inflation is going higher and higher, and things are getting worse and worse. And much there are the sanctions that are happening from USA. So I feel like the best freedom you can get yourself is like massive when shove comes to push, and so you can go out of this country, go to another country where you can actually that has a better economy. I feel like that's freedom.
What is freedom in your sense?
You'll never be free, man. Like Definitely, you go to a country, time goes by, thinking happens,
then you're free. You can go wherever you want, with whomever you want, whenever you want. Spend how whatever money you want to spend.
whoever I want. Uncle Waffles, like when I get coins, man. When I get coins, then just like
When I was yours, like, what's your definition of freedom?
Uncle Waffles. That's just.
Uncle Waffle.
Aye. Why do you beg Uncle Waffles?
Isn't she from like? I want a fact. It's just something I saw or heard about. I'm not sure, but she's not from South Africa. She is from where does Lesotho or something.
Yeah, she's from a different country of origin. What I also know, but I think the parents, maybe Kono one was from SA and then the other one is from a different country. I think it's something down that line. I'm not so sure. I'm not fully informed. I'm not going to say it is.
Yeah, but now also in that sense, when South Africa goes down, Uncle Waffles, it's freedom.
Oh, fine.
Number nine. Wherever she goes,
Must win that up or you're a teen.
No, you can't be a pup.
Yeah.
No.
She's gonna keep you in your bag when you're so small.
Tell us a decide. Like they told us, decide us to like decide on one thing. If we wanna go to Ghana, we go to Ghana. If we wanna go
no, but then you want
if she wants not decide.
No, we decide. But like we a team. Like
but then she'll be the one making decisions.
No.
Trust me.
Boy.
I don't have like the coins. Then
So you think you need coins to beg Uncle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, there's no wrong answer on this.
Yeah. What do you think it takes? Since we are phone.
Points. But
It's fine.
there's a part where you like need coins. Because Kumbu looks Uncle Waffles independent. You also need coins.
For what?
For yourself.
When you just said if you get Uncle Waffles, you'll be free. And then Manchester would see you need coins.
Okay, how
to get Uncle Waffles?
The topic if you get Uncle because I was talking about Uncle Waffles only. I was screaming saying
Dog, you are the one who came up with Uncle Waffles.
Think that my But if you watch it,
what if there's a chance?
Call me. Hasta no tan comer, ¿verdad? Texted her. Hey, that's more texted. When you text her,
Yeah.
we to write for study.
Yeah.
Then when you go to the chairs, we'll pay local commentary and ooh. He's a boss. But I think I'm totally trying to come on like
I wasn't telling him. Go slow.
No,
I know why I asked for go slow.
Now, what's the wash with? No, potential.
Yeah.
Was it in E45? No, man, for the fact you say potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you think A45. Most when you by
when once one actually A45.
You see?
So whichever hand is with your runner, they gotta calf.
Like tight, Baba. Like, never let go. Because once I get the A45, Danon is on every.
Ever Danon.
Pamalat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the name.
I'm alright. Now I'm like,
Alright.
Streets.
You, bro.
You cuff.
I
don't see that much.
I might some come with distracting, man.
Yeah.
And you be distracting.
You're frustrating.
and I have opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been on.
Yeah.
No.
Mara, I feel like most chins Babas are striking to get validation from their friends.
When you think about it,
Well,
when you think about it,
if you're
no,
doing
Mara,
it
no, Mara, no, put it in the right.
yeah.
Put it in the right. Because it's a different thing with you who is extracting and not winning anything, and then who is extracting and bagging hearts.
I'm also striking and you're not winning anything. Say scootering. You're not in the street.
So it's good that
You say
when the pavement gonna
yeah, but because I won't come. You're going to start was it in and then the sidewalk.
yeah, you want the
You
sidewalk.
want the sidewalk.
That's about that.
Yeah, still is not for you.
So you when you what you say is that's why industries are doing it to get validation
I feel like that.
From
their friends.
from their peers.
Is that how you feel?
Is that why you were on the street?
I wasn't on the streets,
But I said you're no longer on the street.
according to people, I was on the
In-
streets. According to people, because of the things I've done.
What have you done?
But if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time,
Give me. I'll state this, if you have the kind of friends, Ziti, that you're always bringing about hands, obviously you're trying to prove a point which you can beg a hand. But if you have friends, if you have friends that don't necessarily
take it as
that don't give a fuck about that,
okay,
you're not doing it. Let's put it for that.
Let's say for friends that have friends who always talk about it. So I'm guessing those are the people who are always.
Exactly.
Let's take that group and talk about focus on that group. Is it true that if I'm in the streets, I'm trying to get validation from you and you say it down. I just smashed this. I just bagged this. I'm talking to this.
In that sense, well, clearly you're looking for validation.
Obvious.
Because,
okay, Chelila.
Exactly.
What's the point?
Because isn't this more of a thing?
What if it's a coping mechanism?
But it can be a coping mechanism at the same time.
Includes validation.
Exactly my point.
Because why mention? You don't want to move.
I really don't give a fuck if you ugly hands on. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't about it. Because, the whole topic of hands is so broad in some sense. Because if you're begging a hand to pray, then it says a lot about your character. When everything to please people.
No, not really please, but impress.
Well, it's one and the same thing.
But then you can try to impress a person, but that's the thing. So it's more of trying to impress someone.
You're not doing it for you, you're doing it for them.
That's why I actually asked that question. What if they're doing it for themselves, but then mudu or open, they talk about everything and anything, and then it's a coping mechanism.
As to what?
As a pro, yeah. As a pro, Sophia Nkurume now. The only thing I'm busy with in the streets are hand. I'm not. Let's put it in that perspective, which is the only thing I'd be busy with would be hands. So I can't speak about the new job opportunity. I can't speak about which I'm busy maybe making a podcast. I can't speak about okay, I'm doing forex or anything. The only thing I can speak about to actually connect with you, what I am, is hands.
It's understandable if you were talking to one specific
person.
My mom will tell you.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Now it's no longer if it's now okay.
That's not your friend.
That's no longer your friend. If you can't compensate about
anything about
anything other than hands,
then
bro, come on. Then you need to rethink. Are you guys really friends? Or it's because of hands?
Just because of hands.
Yeah.
Nakona, umuntu you don't know very well.
Okay, let's say Nina now. Nina. we've been friends for a long time. And all I can speak about with you are hands. Right. And I mean, the coping mechanism. Is he going around? I'm in the streets just to cope. You don't know what's going on in my crib and all. Why is it always I feel the questioning one with okay, would you ever always talking about chicks like okay dog, can't we speak about anything else? It's like everything okay.
Well,
Okay.
that's if
Okay, muscles again. Sorry, again.
Yeah.
Let's say you come to my post. You only come there to talk about the hand that you beg.
Yeah.
What's that? Interpretation.
To be coping with it. Because never that's bad. We tend to like cope in a different way. Some people watch soccer, some people smoke, some people drink, some people do. Some people find like a habit to actually cope.
okay. I understand your perspective. All right. It could be a coping mechanism, but then it says a lot about your friend then if he's not willing to actually ask the question, are you okay? Or is he gonna come back?
Or even just that one moment. Now we can't always speak about
Yeah.
women. We can't always speak about. Let's speak about how we're gonna make money. Let's speak about how we're actually gonna improve.
Yeah.
Type shit. So
Then
my question here is, I get the fact that they're asking for validation, but at the same time, why don't you just like in perspective and not perception as to what's happening and so because it's not about that part. You find a person who says, I'm gonna tell you to number one, are they going through anything? Because this is my out there. We're always quiet. But our action says a lot what we going through. Most of the time we take pleasure to cope. Which is why drinking, uh, smoking, and then sex, which is being in the streets. Pleasure, that pleasure we get, to cope with. Then there's soccer. Some people watch soccer, which is dopamine. Some people watch wrestling.
Okay, well, since not in the streets.
Why you go?
Okay, are you in the streets?
I'm not. Okay. Well, if you go through some things, how do you go?
Then how do I cope when I'm going through something? One thing I try to do most of the time is understand what I'm going through, understand the gravitas of the situation. Because number one is you need to acknowledge what's happening. Once you acknowledge what's happening, it has like you can figure out ways to actually go around about it. I mean, things I do when I go namangzaz, because I who's admit I'm taught. Because you just like, no, I'm just having a little yana, what's on yana of beer. I'm just having a little yana smokes here and there. I'm just not. It's just a date yana, you know. It's just dog. I'm just speeding from here to here. I'm taking my car just speeding. It's so small you don't even see it, but then it's a coping mechanism. Most of the time, Mina, what I usually do when I go, I maybe some stress eating. Yeah. I love food.
Okay, so you're trying to say with people who like backhands, like let me put it this way. But I want to have backhands, say by into heavy to them. Like maybe ukopa by baking hands or I'm trying to understand it.
No, that's not what I'm saying exactly. What I'm saying is it could happen with they cope. It's just that we don't actually see that they cope because Tina Spaghetti, the outside and not the inner part. I'm sorry. It could happen.
Man, now I get it. Because there's one, I once met a kid and then was coping by begging hand. Yeah, now, they're insecure. Maybe be one police and so he couldn't like beg hands and all that. Then once it's like begging hands, begging. And we were like, nigga, what?
What do you do to cope?
You know, they pray.
Nah, these are the good things. I wanna get the bad thing. The number one.
What bad thing? What a good bad thing.
Like bad things, bad habits for me is like truth, the whole whatever.
Marang Mina uNkulunkulu blessed. Blessed. I say that. Because if I'm going through some things, njengoba nazi endlini phela bafana. Because ngabosizi, I'm the only cheater, so whenever I feel like talking or something is bothering me, something, just go to one of them, just talk. And yeah, and make a joke about it.
So basically, you have like
Support
therapeutic
system.
Okay.
family type of thing.
Not family, sisters.
It's family.
No, it's family.
Phela maso family so wabala bok ngomakoko inkinga zakho kubhema ichufa
Well, you know what I mean.
yeah I know what. So but yeah this childhood yes bobo my cousins but bobo bani akhuluma ngalezi zinto we talk about a lot of things but sometimes ngakhona ukukhuluma when the time is right sometimes you just
How do you know?
say it like we come out eventually and we're like this happened 1 2 3. So that's how I cope, according to me. Living in this just go.
But you need to go.
Nah, nigga, fuck. This nigga. Why are we monkeys? I mean, as well. Trying to snacks.
I want to never try to crack up.
No. What do I do? The question is, am I?
No, don't say it.
It's a joke. You shit.
Oh my god.
Attack on the
Y'all niggas got me serious. Oh shit.
What are you?
Yo.
What do you do to go? That you won't be.
Things I have to think is I really don't really know when I'm going through shit. In most cases, I choose to be like, I don't know if I can put it in that sense, but emotionless. I tend to,
Go.
I tend to preserve my emotion to an extent that I don't know if I'm going through. Does that make sense? It doesn't. Okay. What do I do? Oh. Milan.
Yeah, you talk. Dog, you've got a support system. There are people you talk. You just don't know that.
I'm not sure. No.
And that's what he does.
Yeah.
Too.
I
I just saw like I was touched by his like you actually feel like there's something wrong.
Okay.
Let me hear that.
No.
Everyone I'm keep, even though it's a situation, maybe some person is stressed about it. It will come up with something, then you'll say, we
Just laugh.
laugh out loud.
That's what he does.
I guess that's a coping mechanism guys need to like. That's it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Is it?
That's the thing. When you're going through the thing, you really do not see yourself going.
Thing is that I know of the things, but in certain state circumstances, it's a thing that I cannot control. So
Yeah, going and into it.
so I end up like trying to see the funny side of things, which is why I laugh.
It's that side.
Yeah. I'd rather laugh about it than see it
cry
as
about it.
exactly. Because it's an easier coping mechanism than crying for me. Because it's really hard.
Laugh now, cry later.
But
Yeah.
I think that when you're stressing about something, that's good.
That's good.
For me. Because,
Yeah, dependent.
no, for me.
You could be stressing when you can't get cocaine. Is that?
No. For me, I don't smoke cocaine.
But that's
Okay, elaborate.
Okay, for me, no. What was I saying?
What's what I was saying? What were you saying, my boy?
What I was saying.
Did you see that pause?
Hey, dog.
Yabo, yaqala wathoma uyahle.
Wow. Akumelanga ngisheke.
Take me back. I'm trying to remember.
Uthi stress.
Oh,
It's good.
oh yeah, stress is good. Because mina, ngisebenza no when I'm stressed.
Wait, I want to ask something from the both of you.
Okay.
So when I'm more stress, when you have like a deadline,
Mm.
okay, can I ask you, let's cut you say high school now. Did you study for test?
Day before.
The day before.
Night before.
Okay, Keithy?
Did I study for test?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. Because I schemed to.
The day before.
Yeah. That's what
Same year. CPF. Cram, pass, forget.
Yeah.
I will be honest, sorry.
So when you stress, finance is calling. But if you open that, they say,
I want to touch on that.
you don't get the IBAN.
I want to say that, okay, I'm speaking for myself now. The fact that C students, we are C students, because we could go a whole year singafundanga and still pass. Honestly speaking, pass. C students, then what we are good at is we can go through, and we could go through a lot and get away with a lot by doing the bare minimum.
Mm.
And we work very good in terms of deadlines, high pressure deadlines. Ukuthi, yabona, if we have to do something and then it makes us, lapho sosibana ukuthi energy siyithola we won't even see.
You're okay.
But
But I'm a project.
with projects ahlezi siwayenza the day before.
Maybe I can give you a 6 week back.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But then manje yasishaya ukuthi we used to working like that in terms of ukuthi masosibhala manje. We relax until figure a deadline. And imagine my deadline you pack with more than just one thing.
Trying to backlog of work.
So Tina, we
Fatigue runs you out.
SC students, when I name myself SC students, we are actually programmed. We programmed ourselves according to actually do the bare minimum and still get away with a lot. Do the bare minimum. You should not be talking even me with the what you call that editing. I just sent you boy and I said your soul is screen time some Zinja. You also most of the time I'm on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is like I'm cold. And or doing on my status whatever. Mara, when I have to post something, I find a way to post it before the day. Every Friday I make sure I post. That's if I have on. And also thinking right now as I'm a C student. Get away with a lot with just doing the bare minimum. Mind it's hard to actually reprogram yourself because that's a whole 12 years of doing the same shit. It's gonna take a lot to reprogram yourself to actually start over with okay, mind I need to at least have a new work ethic, new system. Which is why you work very good during stress hours, like really deadline, say short. Because that's when your mind says back heavy.
Yeah, he's right. For once.
No, for
For
once
once,
you
I'm not
agree.
opposing. I'm not opposing.
For once you agree.
Yeah, because it's right.
Well done. Well done.
I didn't say chat.
Well, I'm clapping. I'm clapping.
I ain't say chef.
I'm chef.
Give me my flower.
How?
That's the thing I'm struggling. It's like reprogramming myself to actually have that work ethic. But a student, they work hard for that shit because they used to work. But which is why they're good candidates
No, I told him
for
a
people
student.
to actually hire.
No, I told him a student. The banana.
But a students are banana right now.
Then you're no longer a student.
They're
Then you're
not
no longer
A
a
students.
student. You're allowed a C student.
They're C students.
Yeah, they C student, but straight A's. A.
Okay. Oh, check. How is that possible?
What world are you living in? Which one have you come across that is like that?
No. Let him explain. How is that possible?
I don't know, but I know. I know someone who does it.
Who does what?
Who does what?
Who does what?
Crème.
CPF, crème pass for cat.
A student. Technically, for most.
Okay. In reference to school, you referencing to school,
Mm.
please. School what? Okay. You need to understand one thing. A student doesn't mean with the school only related.
No, I was talking about school. We were talking about school, right?
When I get that, but
Yeah.
then in reference to what you are now saying, CPF method.
No,
So
got
okay,
the
shy
concept
my
to see.
CPF
I got
method done. Again, hello.
Yeah.
We are all doing it. Bambuza, mhlawumbe umuntu graduating already or a student. Izinto bekazifunda mhlawumbe ka grade 12 like mhlawumbe those specific thing. We all use CPF method. In reference to what he was saying,
But we use
bekasho ngesikhathi esi.
Oh, the time we use
Yes. Because noma a student bashaya CPF method from leyo 6 weeks. Yangithola. God. Till baze bayobhala in i-test bakhona. Yangithola. Bese thina-ke sishaya on nama-deadline. Yangithola ama-6 hours before. Exactly. You understand now?
line.
Bese mhlawumbe siyawuthola lo A or C.
Hey, baba.
You get.
Yabo crème pass for cat.
Hey, I should not say.
Yeah, you
I
know,
look
like,
like.
you know, like, or it's you. Oh, you're the A student, but C student at the same time. Also,
Wait, what subject was that? Or was it
all of them?
subjects? Okay, ungabali ilon. What you call it?
Okay.
Ungabali HT because HT is like photographic memory most of the time.
Amanye bengafundi.
Vele HT number ngafundile ngithola kuma 80
Umates bengafundi.
Ushaya pure maths.
Unexposed.
Okay.
Unexposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already answered it. You know that. Dude, there's nothing wrong doing maths.
Yeah, I know how.
So then why are you like
smart? They do like little things, man. They count tomatoes.
yes.
They count tomatoes, man. Yeah. How? You calculate the heat. Put the egg to boil. You must. You see, if you calculate ink from a pen.
I don't know that even pure math students can do that too. You're just given a passage to read and then you calculate.
They won't do it like we do it.
Obviously, there's a specific.
Yes.
Wait. Equation to it. Yeah. Given the equation, even a pure math student can also do it.
at grade 9.
Dude.
Grade 9.
Yeah, that was math lit grade 9.
That's ink.
Yeah?
Hey, spelling ink last year. Yeah. Grade 9.
Okay, guys, go on. I think
Then they make a counter 12 marks. The ink.
12 marks to calculate ink.
So they were like, okay, yeah, photo.
Keep.
They were saying,
Okay, say how much. So I need all the chicken.
they said, they were photo. So one cross, another
It's equivalent to whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then
Listen.
Nah, hear him out.
The question is up.
Nah.
It's fine. 2 marks. It's fine.
No, yeah, but I met late. What was it? EGT,
Yeah, continue.
business, accounting.
Accounting, whether you study, whether you don't, you never go to accounting, guys. Hey, that thing.
Nah.
Heard about.
So I think I'm accountant.
Yeah, but if you know, there's accounting by season, you think you're good at maths, and then you go to accounting.
Yes.
I'm continuing.
Oh, and then away.
I'll check this and report it.
Dog, middle of a podcast. Made a podcast and you think about something else.
I relax. That's why I'm like relax. Continue.
Well,
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
Ah,
Creme.
what did you crave?
Forget.
It was not yesterday. Now
yeah,
you
but
plus. But I feel that you were doing the subjects. Which subjects?
Accounting. Oh, doing accounting.
Yes, yeah, correct.
no.
Short height, short memory. SS. When I go into social science.
Such a short memory.
Yo, wait. I keep fucking. Ay. USS table. One.
Yeah, that's how fast for memory goes.
Okay. Yo. Dom Young. Are you free or are you dumb? It was accounting. Okay, accounting. I used to study accounting. Still.
Accounting.
That's it. Tell the story time. That's it. The boy went to try the which I learned day before. Try the accounting paper, man. 1 hour through the session while I was studying. I went to phone and then you close the book. and then
Try to remember.
yeah, you try to like question yourself and then you answer.
Couldn't even question yourself anything.
Nah, I did.
Oh.
I knew the question. Couldn't answer. Guess what I did?
What?
I cried. for like 30 minutes now, man. Crying. I was like, you are
What kind of restaurant no you just
the rest. Boy, you tears, boy.
you went through the most, my boy.
Ngafundi piping boy, I paid, boy. Boy,
Nothing else.
boy. Ngafundi kuseni. Kuseni sekubhala. Nangda. Ngafunda. Oh, when I got there, don't get into criminal because like never. I'm never doing it again. Yo, creme.
CBL.
Yo. Ngafunda kuseni sobhala. The accounting,
Something fundamental. You need to practice.
Yeah. That's the thing with that.
yeah. When it comes to numbers, you practice. And then I'm a question I clean. I made an open record now. About joining, who's joining, millions in nine. But it's
Too bad. So khohliwe notobhizi ngani. Yo, sekakhohliwe usitshela ngesitory sakhohliwe. Yakhumbula?
SS.
Yeah.
I am away. Okay, forget about accounting. Yes,
Sekhohliwe le nto.
Would you forget about it?
forget about it. Okay, so my school posted 18 hours ago. Right. Because then 18 hours.
Yeah.
18 hours later. So
Oh yeah, I understand what you said.
so
So we don't be time relevant.
we posted post their Joe Biden.
Mm.
I don't know if you actually post their Joe Biden or they said no one is above the law. There was their like title. And then they say on December 1st, 2024, President Joe Biden. Yo, I don't need. Yo,
I want to make
English.
it is for the love.
Biden. Yo,
Let me.
no. Gotta get up. It's not okay.
Look at him fixing his vocabulary. Dude, we are traumatized.
Biden, his son, Hunter Biden, Biden. Say
Dude, now we don't even understand what you
Bruh.
You lost us.
Let me read.
Now,
Ufunde kahle.
Okay, Joe Biden. No one is above the law. Okay. Then on December 1st, 2024, President Joe Biden pardoned.
So,
This guy.
come on, especially online.
Marantana, nanungachubeka lana ndoda kuna.
Oh, ngiyafunda boys and school.
Fanga mara. Okay, upado. No, upado. No, Biden. Yeah, so.
Carry on.
Okay, pardoned his son, Hunter Biden, for crimes covering nearly 11 years of offenses against the United States, which he has committed or may have committed or taken part during the period from January the 1st, 2014 through December 1st.
10 years young, keep busy crime.
Yes.
And the Bayam pardon, like, he's in like,
Yeah. Because
eradicating it. Yeah.
President. Former president.
Yeah.
Mara. Oh, shit.
Mara, when you look at it, it was going to look bad for the United States. Because, man, the president's son is busy with crime and the president is a president.
Oh, what crimes were it?
That's the thing.
That's the question. Because it can be crimes of like things that not necessarily crime. Because you know how that cannot be pardoned. I wanna love now you're really above the law, because you're the son of a president.
Could be some serious shit.
Yeah, you know how these laws can be, right? Like maybe it takes a vision in 2000. Yeah, it could be that. But yes, the concept of like having all your crimes being pardoned for that period of 10 years. It's a big catch there. May have committed or might not have committed.
Being arrested. Let me come back there.
Bruh.
Just imagine.
How?
Yeah. Give me my phone call.
That's what's freedom. That's connection to network. Who you know. Because it can get you out of scenarios like there. He knows his father.
I know him. No kids. So I'm good.
Technically, you're not.
But I'm good.
Technically, you're not.
What do you mean?
Technically not. I'm not gonna disclose anything. Technically not.
Then I'm safe.
You know us, you're safe, my boy.
Arrest me and you'll see.
Just don't do crimes.
I do crime you.
That's why I'm like, technically you're not good because you still got me, my boy.
You see? Tito Balego. Shani get to the moon. You told that.
Go to the pay and Africa.
Yo, somebody. God. How would you?